Tom Cruise was among the many celebrities spotted at the 2024 Paris Olympics. The actor then took center stage with a daring stunt during the closing ceremony. While the moment went viral, much of the buzz centered around his noticeably different appearance. Social media users said Cruise looked horrifying and accused the actor of getting cosmetic work done. See the photos from the viral moment that sparked online speculation, prompting a plastic surgeon to shed light on the possible procedures Cruise may have had. In July, the 2024 Paris Olympic Games set the sporting world alight, showcasing elite athleticism from around the world. As one of the most prestigious sporting events, the Olympics drew worldwide attention for the competition and the array of celebrity appearances. The Games saw the presence of many high-profile personalities, including David Beckham and Zendaya. However, it was Cruise's attendance that became one of the most talked-about topics, though not entirely for the reasons he might have hoped. On July 27, the actor was spotted watching the victory ceremony of the women's 4x100-meter freestyle relay swimming event. The action star, best known for his daring stunts and ageless energy, sported a casual yet polished look. Other photographs showed Cruise in the VIP section, donning a dark-collared shirt and clapping with a smile as he watched the action unfold at the Paris La Défense Arena in Nanterre, west of Paris. On July 28, Cruise was seen stopping for selfies with fans at the artistic gymnastics women's qualification event at the Bercy Arena. Cruise's hair was thick and slightly tousled, adding to his distinguished appearance. However, it was his facial structure that drew the most attention. Observers quickly noted that his features seemed different compared to earlier public appearances, prompting further chatter about potential cosmetic enhancements. "Something is wrong with Tom Cruise's cheeks, like there are fillers there," one person commented. Another person also pointed out the perceived changes in Cruise's face, with one person typing, "Tom's so old." Other social media users took notice of Cruise attending Day 2 of the 2024 Paris Olympics solo. "Weird how he always seemed to show up at events alone. Sick," one person shared. Another wrote, "Wow, Tom Cruise is alone." Following his early appearance at the Paris Olympics, Cruise took center stage during the closing ceremony of the Games, blending his Hollywood flair with the global sporting event. In a jaw-dropping sequence on August 11, Cruise descended from the roof of the Stade de France, soaring effortlessly through the air as cameras captured his dramatic entry. This breathtaking moment unfolded right after R&B singer Her delivered a stirring rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. However, the spectacle didn't end with Cruise's flight. As he landed among the athletes, he made his way through a sea of competitors, eventually meeting gymnastics legend Simone Biles and Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass. In a symbolic gesture, Biles and Bass handed Cruise the Olympic flag, marking the transition from Paris to Los Angeles, where the 2028 Games will take place. The event was made even more cinematic by a pre-recorded video clip that aired during the ceremony. In it, Cruise is seen navigating the streets of Los Angeles before taking to the skies once again, eventually landing atop the iconic Hollywood sign. Cruise's participation in this sequence was no surprise, given his reputation for performing his own stunts. The actor also commemorated the occasion on Instagram, capturing the moment with a post and a caption that read, "Thank you, Paris, now off to Le." The closing ceremony then transitioned into a star-studded celebration of Los Angeles culture. The Red Hot Chili Peppers energized the crowd with a performance at a Southern California beach, followed by Billie Eilish's mesmerizing set on top of a lifeguard tower. However, despite the spectacle and Cruise's impressive stunt work, much of the online discussion veered back to his appearance. Social media platforms quickly became flooded with comments about his facial features. Tom Cruise's facial fillers are out of control and horrifying. He should go gaunt like Robert Downey Jr. and start acting again instead of tying his career so tightly to action material he can't physically perform any longer. Remember back when he was nominated for Academy Awards? One person opined. I do not mind Tom Cruise regardless of his beliefs. However, I thought he was aging quite well, but he did not get a good plastic surgeon guide to do his face. Just doesn't look good. Would think with all of the people in Hollywood doing plastic surgery, they would all come together and know who to stay away from, another person typed. Plastic surgery face inlay makes everyone look vaguely famous, another person shared. A fourth user commented, he's swollen AF. Karma making him age badly, a fifth person typed. Has anyone else noticed how Tom Cruise's face has become puffy over the last year or so? It almost looks like he's wearing prosthetics to make him look older, obviously not. But it looks like the type of puffiness that comes from medications, another person wrote. Many other social media users shared the same sentiment, with another person asking, what has Tom Cruise done to his face? The real question should be, what has he not done to his face? I wish he would stop with the fillers and Botox. His face is not Tom Cruising. He could absolutely be an old man zaddy, ignoring Scientology, of course, someone else wrote. What happened to his face? Another typed. A fellow social media user commented, the only thing more stretched out than this closing ceremony is Tom Cruise's new face. Following Cruise's viral performance at the 2024 Paris Olympics closing ceremony, consultant plastic surgeon Shem Yappa shared his thoughts on the actor's possible cosmetic enhancements. Yappa speculated that Cruise might have undergone a combination of a facelift and fat grafting. According to the consultant plastic surgeon, this procedure can effectively address the natural aging process, where skin becomes lax and volume diminishes in key areas, such as the temples and mid-face. A facelift repositions sagging tissue, while fat grafting, usually from areas like the stomach, restores volume, he explained. However, Yappa warned that fat grafting requires a delicate balance. He noted that the fat retains its original characteristics, so gaining weight could cause the face to appear noticeably fuller. Overdone fat grafting, Yappa added, can lead to a mask-like appearance, where the mid-face appears stiff, a look some experts refer to as the Howdy Doody effect, named after a puppet character from the 1960s. This wasn't the first time Cruise's changed appearance sparked speculation. In October 2021, he was photographed at a baseball game with unusually bloated cheeks, leading to widespread discussions about possible cosmetic procedures. Too much filler. Lay off the Botox, Tom, one person shared. Another typed, Tom Cruise plus a few pounds of fillers/Botox. A third shared, Tom Cruise becomes latest Hollywood star to ruin his face with fillers in an attempt to look youthful. He just had another surgery, that's all, a fourth user sarcastically added. Yet, by the Cannes Film Festival in May 2022, the actor appeared strikingly youthful, only for his facial features to shift again in subsequent public appearances. Yappa suggested that this fluctuation could be due to excessive fat grafting. While fat grafting is an effective treatment, it can be difficult to reverse. Unlike other fillers, which dissolve over time, fat grafts are permanent and may require additional surgery for removal if the results are unsatisfactory. Other cosmetic experts have proposed that Cruise's look might also be attributed to non-invasive procedures like Botox or microneedling, both popular among celebrities for maintaining a smooth, refreshed appearance. Dr. Fadi Hamadani suggested that Cruise could have used a combination of treatments, including advanced techniques like Morpheus 8 or Facetite, which aim to tighten and contour the skin without the invasiveness of traditional surgery. These treatments offer a subtle enhancement while preserving a natural look. The ongoing speculation about Tom Cruise's appearance highlights the immense pressure celebrities face to maintain a youthful image. For Cruise, who has built his career on being a larger-than-life action hero, Balancing the expectations of fans and the realities of aging remains a delicate act. Tom Cruise, born on July 3, 1962, is an American actor and producer, widely regarded as a Hollywood icon. He has received various accolades, including an honorary Palme d'Or, 3 Golden Globe Awards, and 4 Academy Award nominations. Cruise's films have grossed over $12 billion worldwide, placing him among the highest-grossing actors of all time. He holds the Guinness World Record for the most consecutive $100 million grossing movies, achieved between 2012 and 2018. Cruise began his acting career in the early 1980s, gaining recognition with leading roles in Risky Business, 1983, and Top Gun, 1986. He earned critical acclaim for his performances in The Color of Money, 1986, Rain Man, 1988, and Born on the 4th of July, 1989, for which he won a Golden Globe and received an Academy Award nomination. In the 1990s, Cruise continued his success with films like A Few Good Men, 1992, The Firm, 1993, Interview with the Vampire, 1994, and Jerry Maguire, 1996, earning another Golden Globe and a second Academy Award nomination for the latter. Cruise has established himself as a star of science fiction and action films, often performing his own stunts. He has portrayed Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible series since 1996 and starred in other notable films such as Vanilla Sky, 2001, Minority Report, 2002, The Last Samurai, 2003, War of the Worlds, 2005, Edge of Tomorrow, 2014, and Top Gun, Maverick, 2022. He received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1986 and was named People's Sexiest Man Alive in 1990. He has been married to actresses Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman, and Katie Holmes, adopting 2 children with Kidman and having a biological daughter with Holmes. Cruise is also known for his advocacy of the Church of Scientology, which he credits with helping him overcome dyslexia. His parents, originally from Louisville, Kentucky, were of English, German, and Irish descent. Cruise has 3 sisters and a cousin, William Apother, who is also an actor. Growing up in near poverty, Cruise had a Catholic upbringing and described his father as abusive and untrustworthy. Throughout his childhood, Cruise attended 15 schools across 14 years, partly due to his father's job as a defense consultant with the Canadian Armed Forces, which led the family to move to Ottawa in 1971. It was during his time in Ottawa that Cruise first became involved in drama. After his mother left his father, Cruise and his sisters returned to the United States, where his mother later remarried. Cruise briefly attended a seminary on a Catholic Church scholarship, aspiring to become a Franciscan priest before leaving. He also played football in high school, but was cut from the team after being caught drinking beer. Cruise's interest in acting deepened, leading him to star in his high school's production of Guys and Dolls. He graduated from Glen Ridge High School in New Jersey in 1980. At 18, Tom Cruise moved to New York City with his family's support to pursue an acting career. After starting as a busboy, he moved to Los Angeles and began landing roles, debuting in Endless Love in 1981. His breakout came in 1983 with Risky Business, solidifying his career. By 1986, with Top Gun, Cruise became a superstar. He followed this with notable films like The Color of Money alongside Paul Newman and Rain Man with Dustin Hoffman, which won an Academy Award for Best Film. In 1989, his performance in Born on the 4th of July earned him widespread acclaim, including a Golden Globe Award and his first Oscar nomination. During the 1990s, Cruise starred in films like Days of Thunder, Far and Away, and The Firm, showing his versatility. He played the role of Lestat in An Interview with the Vampire in 1994, receiving praise despite initial skepticism from the author Anne Rice. In 1996, Cruise took on the role of Ethan Hunt in Mission: Impossible, which he also produced. The same year, he starred in Jerry Maguire, earning a Golden Globe and another Oscar nomination. In 1999, he co-starred with Nicole Kidman in Eyes Wide Shut, and his role in Magnolia further showcased his range, earning him additional accolades, including a Golden Globe and an Academy Award nomination. In 2000, Tom Cruise reprised his role as Ethan Hunt in Mission: Impossible 2, directed by John Woo. The film was a commercial success, grossing $547 million worldwide, making it the highest-grossing film of the year, despite mixed reviews. Cruise won an MTV Movie Award for Best Male Performance for his role. Over the next few years, Cruise starred in several critical and commercial hits. In 2001, he played the lead in the romantic thriller Vanilla Sky, alongside Cameron Diaz and Penelope Cruz. In 2002, he starred in Steven Spielberg's dystopian science fiction film Minority Report, which was based on a story by Philip K. Dick. In 2003, Cruise's performance in The Last Samurai earned him a Golden Globe nomination. The following year, he received critical acclaim for his role as a villain in Michael Mann's Collateral. In 2005, he teamed up again with Spielberg for War of the Worlds, which became one of the year's top-grossing films. During this period, Cruise was nominated for multiple Saturn Awards and won the MTV Generation Award. In 2006, Cruise returned to the Mission: Impossible franchise with Mission: Impossible IUI, which was well-received and grossed nearly $400 million. In 2007, he took a supporting role in Lions for Lambs, which didn't perform well commercially. However, in 2008, his comedic role as Le Grossman in Tropic Thunder earned him a Golden Globe nomination. That same year, he starred in the historical thriller Valkyrie, which was a box office success. The 2010s saw Cruise continuing to cement his status as an action star. He starred in Night and Day, 2010, and returned as Ethan Hunt in Mission: Impossible. Ghost Protocol, 2011, which became his biggest commercial success at that time. He also received a humanitarian award from the Simon Wiesenthal Center in 2011. In 2012, Cruise played Stacy Jacks in Rock of Ages, which was a rare box office miss but earned him praise for his performance. He then starred as Jack Reacher in the film adaptation of Lee Child's novel One Shot, which was successful both critically and commercially. Cruise continued his success with the science fiction films Oblivion, 2013, and Edge of Tomorrow, 2014, both of which performed well at the box office. In 2015, he returned as Ethan Hunt in Mission: Impossible, Rogue Nation, which was a critical and commercial success. In 2017, Cruise starred in the reboot of The Mummy, which was poorly received and flopped at the box office. However, he bounced back in 2018 with Mission: Impossible, Fallout, which received widespread acclaim and became his highest-grossing film to date, earning over $791 million worldwide. In May 2020, it was announced that Tom Cruise would star in and produce a film shot in outer space, directed and co-produced by Doug Liman. Both Cruise and Liman plan to travel to the International Space Station as part of an Axiom space mission aboard a SpaceX Dragon 2 spacecraft. In May 2021, Cruise made headlines by returning all 3 of his Golden Globe Awards to protest against the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, HFPA. His protest was in response to controversy surrounding the HFPA's lack of diversity and ethical concerns about its members. Cruise made a significant return to the screen in 2022 with Top Gun: Maverick, reprising his iconic role as Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. The film, which Cruise also produced, premiered at the Cannes Film Festival, where he received an honorary Palme d'Or. It was released to widespread acclaim, surpassing $1 billion at the box office and becoming his highest-grossing film. Cruise reportedly earned $100 million from the film through a combination of salary, ticket sales, and a share of home entertainment rentals and streaming revenues. In July 2023, Cruise returned as Ethan Hunt in Mission: Impossible – Dead Reckoning. Despite receiving critical praise, the film faced box office challenges due to the competition with the simultaneous releases of Oppenheimer and Barbie. Peter de Bruges of Variety praised the film for its performances and action sequences, though it was noted that it was part of a two-part finale. In February 2024, it was announced that Cruise would star in a new film directed by Alejandro G. Iñárritu, marking his first film with Warner Bros. Pictures in a decade. Cruise has also been influential behind the scenes through his production company, Cruise/Wagner Productions, which he co-founded with Paula Wagner in 1993. The company has co-produced several films, including the Mission: Impossible series and other notable projects like The Others and Elizabethtown. Known for negotiating some of the most lucrative deals in Hollywood, Cruise has been described as one of the most powerful and wealthy figures in the industry. His relationship with Paramount Pictures ended in August 2006 after a 14-year partnership. The split was attributed to controversial public behavior and economic concerns, with speculation that Paramount was dissatisfied with the large share of DVD sales taken by Cruise/Wagner Productions. In November 2006, Tom Cruise and Paula Wagner acquired United Artists, with Cruise taking on the role of producer and star for films under the studio, and Wagner serving as its chief executive. Their first major project was Lions for Lambs, 2007, directed by Robert Redford. The next project was Valkyrie, 2008, a historical thriller about the assassination attempt on Adolf Hitler, which Cruise starred in as Klaus von Stauffenberg. Wagner stepped down from her role at United Artists in August 2008, retaining a 30% stake in the studio alongside Cruise. This led to the end of their partnership, with Cruise focusing on his future film productions under TC Productions. Cruise resumed working with Paramount Pictures, starting with Mission: Impossible, Ghost Protocol 2011, which was a significant success. He and Wagner's final collaboration was the Jack Reacher series, also for Paramount. In January 2024, Cruise's production company formed a strategic partnership with Warner Bros. Discovery to develop and produce new films, including original projects and franchise entries. Personal life. Marriages and relationships. Mimi Rogers. Cruise married actress Mimi Rogers on May 9, 1987. They divorced on February 4, 1990. Rogers, who was involved in Scientology, had a significant impact on Cruise's introduction to the church. After their separation, Rogers received a $4 million settlement. Nicole Kidman. Cruise married actress Nicole Kidman on December 24, 1990. They adopted 2 children, Isabella Jane and Connor Anthony. They announced their separation on February 5, 2001, and their divorce was finalized later that year. Kidman later clarified that reports of a miscarriage were incorrect, and she had an ectopic pregnancy early in their marriage. Penelope Cruz. After his marriage to Kidman, Cruise dated actress Penelope Cruz, his co-star in Vanilla Sky, 2001. Their relationship lasted 3 years before ending in 2004. Katie Holmes. Cruise began dating actress Katie Holmes in April 2005. Their relationship quickly became public, with Cruise famously declaring his love on The Oprah Winfrey Show. They married on November 18, 2006, in a Scientologist ceremony at Odescalchi Castle, Italy. Their daughter, Suri, was born in April 2006. The couple's marriage faced scrutiny, particularly regarding the influence of Scientology. Holmes filed for divorce on June 29, 2012, and the couple reached a settlement on July 9. Cruz has suggested that Holmes' decision to divorce was partly to protect Shuri from Scientology, and he has indicated that Shuri is no longer involved with the church. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.